Nestled within the warmth of my mother's womb, my tiny heart had just begun to beat rhythmically, a little drummer announcing its existence. I was a speck of life, resting in the silence of anticipation. A delightful shiver ran through me, like a ripple across the surface of a tranquil pool. Something extraordinary was about to happen, a subtle tremor in the waters of life. In the darkness, I felt a radiant warmth drawing near. It was akin to the first rays of morning sun, but far more gentle. It was filled with the promise of life. My heart quivered. There was a gentle whisper, a voice carried by this warmth. It was neither my mother's nor my father's. A voice that hailed from the heavens, yet was grounded in the earth. The world around me subtly shifted, responding to this divine presence. It was a resonance that echoed through my being, causing my soul to stir within me. Then it dawned on me. This was no ordinary presence. It was the heir of the heavens, the promised one, the child that was destined to be the light of the world. Then came the voice again. It was soft, tender, and filled with wonder. It was humming a melody that echoed with joy and devotion. A profound reverence washed over me. I felt an inexplicable urge to respond, to acknowledge this divine encounter. But how could I, an unborn child, make a sound? And yet within me, something stirred. A burst of energy, a sudden leap, as if my soul had found its voice and was singing in response to the divine melody. My limbs flailed, my tiny heart pounded. An exaltation of spirit danced within me, a joy unspeakable and full of glory. There I was, moved by a force greater than myself. I felt the pull of something profound, a destiny intertwined with the unborn king. The radiant warmth withdrew, leaving me in the all-encompassing embrace of my mother. Yet the echo of the divine melody lingered like a sweet afterthought. In the dimness of the womb, I experienced the first taste of solitude. The space felt vast, yet filled with the promise of what was to come. I rested, cradled in the gentle ebb and flow of my mother's being. The rhythm of life continued to play its song. The heartbeat of existence coursed through me. I understood then my calling. I was to prepare a way. Though I was still a bud within the womb, I bore the weight of a monumental purpose. The promise of my life lay in front of me, yet I knew not the trials I would face, but the prophecy had been woven into my being, a divine truth vibrating in my soul. I felt a serene calm wash over me, a tranquility that surpassed all understanding. In this womb of wonder, divine purpose and human uncertainty gracefully intertwined. The radiance of the divine presence now felt like a memory, yet it had left an indelible imprint on my soul. A promise was born that day, a promise of hope, of salvation. I was attuned to a divine melody, a celestial harmony that would shape my destiny. I was John, named to be the baptizer, the herald of the coming light. I closed my little eyes, surrendering myself to the beautiful symphony that resonated within me. I had partaken in an encounter of ethereal proportions, a divine play of celestial beings. I felt a surge of vitality seeping into me, a charge from the celestial brush with the divine. I was more than just flesh and bones now. I was a harbinger in the making. From the depths of my mother's womb, I heard the soft whispers of prayers. My mother's voice, my father's voice, intertwined with the divine voice, imparting blessings upon me. This was my beginning, the root of my journey. The womb was my sanctuary, my training ground. It was where my soul caught the divine fire and began to glow. I had no words, only a deep understanding. I was an instrument of the divine, a voice in the wilderness, a beacon in the night to guide the lost to their salvation. This eternal promise, this radiant connection, was sealed in the gentle hush of the womb. I was part of something far grander than myself, something so profound it would shape the course of history. As I ventured deeper into my embryonic sleep, I carried the echo of the divine melody within me. I knew that the real journey was yet to come, yet in this womb of wonder, the seed of my destiny had been sown.